tunghayan po natin ang special coverage ng press briefing sa Palasyo ng Malacañang.
Good morning, MPC. Happy Monday. Let's now have Presidential Chief Legal Counsel and Presidential Spokesperson Salvador Panelo. Good morning,
Hello,
sir.
good morning. I'm ready.
Joseph?
Joseph kagad.
Ito na, sir.
Sir, okay, madaming sinainan si PRD ng mga laws, no? But I like to focus on the tax amnesty and in particular the veto message. He's requesting that a Congress pass a general tax amnesty that will include lifting of the bank secrecy provision for fraud. Elaboration, please.
Parang hindi ko yata nabasa. Nabasa ko, binito niya yung general tax amnesty.
Hindi, sir. Ito, game.
Hindi ko nabasa yung portion niya. Wala yung sa briefer ko.
Po, sir.
Meron ba yun?
Sir, your staff agrees. So, it's 2 versus 1.
Hindi na nga.
Yeah. Ito, sir.
Hindi. Now, sige, I'll respond to that. Sinama niya yon kasi nga, because of the confidentiality, hindi mo malalaman kung totoo o hindi. Pero kung ililip mo nga naman yan, hindi ka na makapagsinungaling kasi madaling tingnan yung deposits mo sa bangko. Yun ang reason kung bakit.
And the term fraud,
The term is what?
the term fraud
Fraud.
includes what, sir?
O di lahat ng klaseng pandaraya, lahat ng klaseng pagtatago.
So, for example, sir, in recent memory, no, halimbawa sa Salen,
Yeah.
there's an allegation perhaps of a false declaration or dishonest declaration. Pwedeng ipasok yun doon sa
Oh,
fraud?
syempre. Dishonesty is fraud.
Uh-huh.
That's another term for dishonesty, fraud.
So, pwede, sir.
Yeah.
So, kung halimbawa, sir, we come across mga ganun naman mga cases na sabihin does not reflect the salary of a particular government official does not reflect the actual and real net worth, pwedeng when this is passed, when such is passed, pwede pumasok doon.
Pwedeng pumasok sa tax amnesty.
Ganun
Kung
ba yun?
fraud, di po pwede.
Pwedeng i-lift yung bank secrecy.
Pwede yan. Depende kung ano yung batas na ipapasa nila, kung ipapasok nila yan.
Do you think
Kung i-exclude nila, hindi kasama. So, palagi sa Congress pa rin yan.
But of course, the policy direction is that the government wants honesty, right?
Oh, yes.
Will Congress follow?
Oh, and then we have members of the Congress as honorable and responsive to the needs.
You think?
Bakit ba? Wala ka ng tiwala sa mga
I'm asking for proof, sir.
member of you're asking for proof. Members of Congress, media, especially Joseph Morong, is suspicious.
Okay, yun naman muna, sir.
Is unpersuaded.
Sir, pasok yung Salen, di ba? Sa fraud?
Pwede pumasok yan.
Kasi violation of the 6713 yun, right?
Pwede pumasok yan, but depende sa Congress kung anong ilalagay nila ron.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Ina.
Sir, how much of a priority will this be, having the President push for the lifting of the bank secrecy provision? Is he going to make a public appeal to his allies in Congress to prioritize this?
I think he has already made his position on the matter, so it's for Congress to respond.
Sir, how confident are you that lawmakers will respond positively, considering, for example, kung pasok nga yung SALN, just recently, di ba, ang gusto nga nila, sir, ang SALN i-release lang upon approval of all members. The plenary, rather.
We are confident that members of Congress will fulfill their duty to the Filipino people as mandated by the Constitution, which is they should be honest in all dealings, and they should pursue a policy of accountability and transparency in the realm of governance.
Okay, may follow-up? RJ? Okay. Other issue? Henry?
Secretary, good morning.
Morning, Henry.
Mayroong artikulo dito sa Pinoy Ako Vlog na ang nakalagay po rito ay Dear President Duterte, balita ko hindi mo daw kilala si Wilfredo King. And then, the Pinoy Ako Vlog, citing an example, ito daw si Wilfredo King as a chairman, president, and chief executive officer at Century Peak Metals Holdings Corporation. Isa daw po ito sa 12 minahan na pinahintulutan ng DNR na mag-maintain ng mining operations kasama ng 12 o 11 iba pa. And then, ito raw pong kumpanya ni Mr. King ay mayroong projects sa Cebu at saka po sa Bohol. In particular, yung sa Cebu is 10.9 billion cement manufacturing plant na ang sinasabi po rito ay nakakuha raw po ng 100 years 100% of the country's cement needs for 100 years contract. Ito yung sinasabi rito, Secretary. Kaya ang tanong dito, totoo ba na hindi kilala ng Pangulo si Mr. King sa ganitong kalalaking mga investment at negosyo dito sa bansa?
Even assuming that those facts you stated are correct, doesn't follow that the President will know this particular person. You must remember that the policy of the President is he does not interfere with the department heads relative to their governance of their departments. So ang nakakakilala sa kanila, kung kilala man sila, ay yung mga department heads. Si Presidente, ang interest lang palagi, pag may reklamo ng corruption in connection with any dealings with every department, dun siya nakikialam. So hindi talaga kilala.
Ang binabanggit po dito nitong Ako Pinoy Vlog ay hindi po ba inireport sa inyo ng Board of Investments sa Cebu ang tungkol kay Mr. King? I mean, hindi po ba inireport sa inyo, ibig sabihin sa Presidente?
Tungkol ba saan? Sa investment niya?
Yes, sir.
Gaya na nga ng sinabi ko, yung mga departamento, they are the ones in charge. So kung okay ang kanilang mga transaksyones at wala namang bayad ng korupsyon, hindi nakikialam si Presidente. It's the only time that he would interfere in any governance among departments is when there is a complaint reaching his office that there is an anomaly or any corruption involved in that particular transaction.
So para po sa palasyo, ano po si Mr. King?
Hindi nga kilala. Sinabi nga ni Presidente, hindi kilala. Kung investor man siya, he is just an investor.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay, questions, MPC? Joseph.
And there was also an allegation that, after Mr. Kang filed a libel case against Rappler, that he was able to, in terms of sequence of events, he was able to corner a PPP project, I think, in Cavite. So do you think it has something to do with the way what he did and then what he gained?
Sinabi nga ni President, I don't even know the facts of this case. I don't even know who he is. I don't know about the case. Kaya walang kinalaman. Walang kaalaman si Presidente. Saka nga pala, alam mo palaging sinasabi yung, kanina in-interview ako ni Christian Esguerra sa ABS-CBN. Ang nakakalimutan kasi ng mga invoking freedom of expression and of the press, na yung ordinaryong mamamayan, may karapatan din na magdemanda kahit na kanino, kay periodista siya, kay kolumnista, kung nilabag ang kanyang karapatan. Meron din silang karapatan. Hindi ba sinasabi na nga natin, maraming beses sinabi na mataas na hukuman, na yung kalayaan ng pagpapahayag ay hindi absolute. Pag nilabag mo naman ang karapatan ng isang tao, ay mananagot ka rin sa batas. Ang naging problema yata kay Maria she wants a special treatment, hindi naman po pwede yun. Lahat tayo ay pantay-pantay. Tsaka yung kawalan ng karanasan ng mga abogado niya, sinisisi niya sa gobyerno. Paano naman yan? Fair should be fair.
May follow-up ka, Ina? Questions, MPC? Sige, Ina.
Sir, this is about the BIR's request for assistance sa PAGCOR. Gusto po ng BIR na mag-register na sa kanila talaga ang lahat ng mga POGO.
Which Pogo?
Yung online gaming. They want also to find out daw po kasi how many Chinese workers talaga are working in that industry. Does this mean that is the President aware of this? Is there a concern that there may be many Chinese workers na hindi natin alam, unrecorded, undocumented dito, working in Pogo?
Yeah, that's a good measure to determine exactly how many Chinese nationals who are here in violation of our laws. Palagay ko maganda yung sinasabi ng BIR Commissioner.
Because the statement of the BIR specifically mentions Chinese workers. I'm wondering, bakit, sir? Are we starting to be alarmed, perhaps, with the number of illegal Chinese workers talaga? Considering yung recent concerns din dun sa Build.
Siguro hindi naman alarm, kundi siguro gusto talaga ma-determine ng BIR yung number of nationals. Kasi konektado yan sa declaration ng income. Para makakolekta tayo ng tamang corporate tax.
Last, sir. Sir, so na-veto na po yung general amnesty, also the COCO levy. Then I recall a senator saying that the PLLO may be inefficient in carrying out its task. As far as Malacañang is concerned, is the President still happy with the PLLO in bridging the gap between Malacañang and Congress para maiwasan yung mga pag-veto?
Alam po ninyo, yung PLLO, ang gagawin lang naman nila, sasabihin nila, ito yung measure na gusto ni Presidente. But you cannot also deprive Congress of independently assessing or evaluating the wisdom, the need of a particular legislation. Kung sa pananaw nila, hindi nila type yung the entire measure, di babaguhin nila yon. Karapatan nila yon. That's part of the democratic process.
Ang nabanggit po kasi dati yata in the case of the COCO levy bill, hindi daw na iparating sa kanila that the President had some concerns about the measure which perhaps could have been addressed had the PLLO communicated this better.
Unang-una, the concerns in the coconut levy is publicly known. Matagal na nating naririnig ang reklamo dyan. You don't even need a government agency to tell members of Congress kung ano ang suliranin sa coconut levy. Alam nila yun eh. Pero sabi ko nga, iba-iba kasi ang pananaw. Ang feeling nila, okay na itong ginawa nilang safeguard. Ang feeling ni Presidente, baka kulang pa yan. Dagdagan pa natin. So, ganun lang yan.
So it's not a fault of the PLLO?
I don't think so.
Okay, thank you.
Pia?
Hi, sir. Si Congressman Rolando Andaya Jr. is claiming that the government apparently owes several private contractors around 100 billion daw in 2018 because of corruption in DBM.
He's what?
Because of corruption
He's
daw
the
po.
one, no? He's complaining that?
He's claiming
Claiming that?
Yes, that the government apparently owes several private contractors 100 billion daw po.
Is the
in
government
2018.
owning them?
Yes, apparently because of corruption daw po or corrupt practices in the DBM. Can we get your reaction on this, sir?
Malabo yata yun. Why should the government own the contractors because of corruption?
Sir.
Kaya nga, exactly. Bakit magkakautang ang gobyerno dito sa mga contractors? Dahil sa corruption. Parang walang koneksyon eh. Magkakaroon ng corruption yung mga contractors kung may nilalagyan sila para makuha sila. Pero yung ang gobyerno may utang sa kanila, hindi ko malaman paano walang koneksyon sa corruption. Kung hindi sila nababayaran, siguro incomplete yung ginawa nila. Yun ang magiging ano doon. Kasi the government will not pay you unless completed ang project mo. At you prove na talagang kompleto. Kasi may mga contractor na iniiwan na lang yung mga proyekto nila. O kaya hanggat di mo inaayos yung proyekto mo, talagang hindi ka babayaran.
So, won't the palace want to look into this, sir? Don't you think na ganitong mga statements or allegations would scare off potential investors or contractors into participating into the Build program?
Congressman Andaya cannot be lawyering to these contractors. If the contractors have something to complain, they should themselves file the complaint and address their concerns to the respective department or to Department of Public Works. Kung hindi kaya yata nagre-reklamo yung mga contractor, but naman, how can you be more popist than the Pope?
Sir, on another topic, si Senator Trillanes, his recent statement on President Duterte's unannounced trip to Hong Kong, sabi niya, nagpagamot ka or naglabas ka ng pera or both, but definitely hindi ka pumunta doon para magpahinga or mag-shopping lang.
Baka naman he refers to himself every time he goes out of the country. Yun. Nagpunta siya ron kasi nang pakiusap ng kanyang anak na maging parang blowout sa kanya. And it was a birthday of Miss Hannaleta Vansenia. It was a rest and recreation and a celebration. Ito
Sir,
lang ang presidente, biri-bira magpahinga.
Sir, kasi this is President Duterte's second trip to Hong Kong in a few months.
Oh.
So may mga haka-haka na baka pumunta daw doon para magpa-check up ulit.
Alam mo, alam po ninyo, sabi ko nga, pag ang isang presidente ay pumunta sa Hong Kong, o for that matter, kahit saang lugar, hindi mo may tatago yun sa mata ng lahat, including, lalo na mga Pilipino. Malalaman mo yun, papasok ka lang sa ospital, daming Pilipino, di sana nakarating na sa atin. Yung mga kabalbalan ni Mr. Trillanes, hindi na, pinapabayaan na lang namin. Sanay na kami sa mga kasinungalingan niya. We're used to his falsities.
Sir, chika lang, bakit Hong Kong?
Yun
Ang gusto ni President.
yun ang gusto ni Kitty. Tsaka malapit, para mabilis kang makabalik.
Thank you po.
Okay, questions, MPC? Wala na tayong question. Joseph.
Somebody else is doing the rice tarification, but from the palace side, what's your assurance? No? Ano po yung sasabihin niyo sa mga farmers na hindi ito makakasama sa kanila? Because there's going to be maybe a flood of cheaper rice that can probably be detrimental to our farmers. What's your message to them, sir?
Gaya na nga ng pinaliwanag ni Presidente sa kanila, may mga safeguards yun na mapuproteksyonan din sila. Pinaliwanag na sa kanila ni Presidente yun. Yes.
Yeah.
Sige, iba yung...
Was this during the
Yes.
meeting of the rice?
Correct.
You were saying, sir, again? Sorry.
Then, naalala ko lang, meron dinagdag si Mr. Trillanes yung sa survey, sabi niya, yun daw survey ng SWS. Dahil 7 out of 10 Filipinos are saying that wala nang mga drug addicts dun sa mga lugar nila. Sabi naman nung Trillanes, totoo nga kasi thousands ang pinatay kaya wala na mga addicts. And then so we issued a statement na we welcome that survey because it validates the success of this administration's war against drugs. Banat ng Trillanes Mr. Panelo, what are you celebrating? The ruthlessness of your boss? Mr. Trillanes, una-una, hindi ko boss si Presidente. Kami ni Presidente, and for that matter, kasama ka doon, tayo yung mga workers lamang ng pamahalaan. Ang pinagsisilbihan natin, ang ating mga kababayan, wala tayong mga boss. Ang boss natin, ang taong bayan, kung gagamitin mo yung boss. So palagay ko, dapat pag-aaralan mong maigi yung mga salita mo para hindi ka nadudulas. Pati tuloy itong baso, nagre-react sa'yo. Nahuhulog.
Sir, going back. Tapos sabihin. Going back, sir, dun sa rice. You said there are going to be safeguards, no? What are these safeguards, sir?
I haven't seen the law, but yan ang sinabi ni President. I'm just repeating to you what he said.
Can I point to the rice fund? 10 billion rice fund.
Oh, that's one.
This is it?
Oh, yeah. But can you imagine 10 billion para sa kanila?
How can they utilize it, sir?
Oh, in many ways. Like, for instance, kung kailangan nila ng mga pananim, kung kailangan nila ng mga gamit, kung kailangan nila sa irrigation, marami. Basta yun para sa kanilang benefits.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Ace Romero.
Secretary, do you agree with the NBI's theory of continuous publication?
Ang ang teorya ng DOJ, hindi NBI.
Or the DOJ or the
DOJ.
Yeah.
Ang sinasabi ng DOJ, yung article nung 2012, nirepublish mo in 2014. O, di pasok na sa cyber law. Kahit na walang continuing na sinasabi, hindi nga. Kasi, pinublish mo ng 2012, nirepublish mo in 2014, o di parang merong kang bagong article na pinublish.
Pero kasi 'di ba parang nang lumalabas ngayon even before yung enactment ng law, mako-cover yung articles na na-publish before that.
O, dapat
Tama
1
ba?
year. Ay, problema nga pumasok doon sa nirepublish mo O di parang may original article ka.
Kahit punctuation lang yung papalitan.
Anong punctuation?
Kasi punctuation lang daw yung minor edit lang daw yung napalitan dun sa
O di with more reason. Kung minor lang pala. Kasi, in effect, nirepublish mo the entire. Wala ka naman palang binago, kundi yun.
Well, some are saying it can be a bad precedent kasi maaring it can lead to,
Whatever,
babalikan yung
whatever it is, whether the opinion of the DOJ or the opinion of the respondent is correct or not. I think we have to leave it to the courts to decide whether or not sino ang tama sa kanila. Kaya nga tayo mayroong hukuman, kaya nga dinimanda para malaman natin kung tama yung kanilang teorya na hindi dapat pumasok sa cybercrime.
Thank you, Sec.
Okay, may questions? Joseph, RJ. Microphone nasa unahan mo. Thank you.
Hi, sir. On rice certification bill again, sir. It's certified. It was certified as urgent by the president, but why was it signed late or the 11th hour? What happened really, sir, before that?
Maraming trabaho ang presidente.
Okay.
Sa tambak ng trabaho, natambak siguro yung kanilang lamesa.
All right.
Pero the
yun
fact
na
is
po,
na
sir.
signed. Yun naman ang mahalaga doon It was signed within the prescribed number of days.
All right, sir. Sir, update lang sa posisyon ni Presidente sa moratorium on new casino licenses. Has the PAGCOR chief met with him last month?
None that I know of. Ang alam
Alright.
ko, gusto siyang makipagkita, pero hindi ko pa, I have not heard na nagkita sila.
Pero sir,
Wala pang info.
the President hasn't changed his mind yet on relaxing the
Until such time
moratorium.
as he makes a formal statement on the matter, I think kung ano yung dati niyang opinion, subsist.
All right, thank you.
Bernadette.
Bernadette. Oh, Bernadine.
Sir, sa rice tarification po, what does the government intend to do to help farmers who may lose money with the drop in farm gate prices po? Because they're saying po that right now, I think farm groups are saying po that because of the anticipated passage of the rice tarification law, buying price of traders for palay suddenly declined in January po. Wala pa po yung RCEP, sir. So what is the government planning to do po to help them po in the meantime na wala pa yung RCEP, sir?
As pointed out by Joseph, there is a 10 billion fund. 10 billion fund under the law. So magagamit yung 10 billion na yun. Tsaka alam mo, actually, sa tingin ko lang yung reklamo ng mga farmers, mukhang hindi naman yung mga farmers mismo. Mukhang yung mga middlemen na nagre-reklamo Parang sila talaga kumikita, yung mga farmers hindi.
So
Like for instance, yung coconut planters, hindi naman mga farmers yata. Parang yun ang mga the middleman. Anyway, sa tingin ko makakatulong eventually sa mga farmers yun. Lalo na yung 10 billion fund, laking bagay yun.
But sir, for the meantime, because I think the fund will be effective pa after 90 days. After 90 days after the act.
3 buwan lang yun.
But it's still 3 months, sir. Isn't it that the palace should be concerned
Okay
about?
na yun. Nakatiis na nga tayo ng ilang buwan ng ganyan, di ba? Hindi lang ilang buwan. How many years ng ganyan nga eh. Ngayon lang nga tayo nagkaroon ng presidenteng ganito eh. Nabibigyan solusyon yung mga hindi inintindi, yung pinabayaan ng mga nakaraan. Kagaya ng war on drugs. Ito ba magkaganito kalaki kung ito'y nabigyan ng pansin ng lahat ng mga administrasyon ng nakaraan? Hindi. Mabuti nagkaroon tayo ng presidenteng ganito. Masigasig, masinop, malikain.
Okay.
So, sorry, last na po. How does Malacañang respond to farm groups eyeing to seek a TRO from the court because they are questioning the legality of some of the provisions of the rice tarification law po?
It's the right.
So, is Malacañang confident that the rice tarification law will stand the constitutionality test po should it be questioned by farmers po before the court po?
Regardless of the confidence or not of the palace welcomes any move from any sector questioning any act of the government. That is democratic process in working.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, RJ.
Sir, why did you say they are just middlemen and not farmers?
Hindi, kasi hindi ba, ang mga farmers, hindi naman silang diretsong pagdating ng produce, hindi naman sila nagbebenta sa market Merong kumukuha ng mga produce nila. Murang-mura ang benta nila, pagdating sa mga middlemen, sila ang nagsusupply sa market. Kaya lumalaki.
So that's your basis, sir, for saying that those who are complaining are
Sa,
middlemen.
sa aking pananaw, my personal view on the matter, kasi yun ang nireklamo ng farmers. Kami ang nahihirapan dito kasi hindi naman kami ang diretsong nagbebenta ng mga produce namin We are dependent on the middleman.
So supposedly that these are not farmers, then their concerns are not valid.
With respect to the farmers. With respect to the farmers.
Is
It's
that-
valid for them.
Uh,
And I can understand. That's why sabi nga ni Presidente, doon tayo. I can understand from where you're coming from, but it's for the greater good to the greatest people. Yun ang sinasabi ni Presidente.
you've never heard any farmers complaining or expressing their concerns? Real farmers?
Wala akong narinig.
Wala.
I don't know. Meron ka ba narinig?
No one approached you or you never heard from
Wala.
anywhere?
Ang complaint nga nila, mura kami magbenta. Ang complaint nila, kulang kami sa pananim. Ang complaint nila, kulang kami sa irrigation. O kaya yung 10 billion fund, yun ang malaking tulong sa kanila.
All right, thank you.
Okay, may tanong pa? Okay, Joseph.
Soundbite lang, sir, yung sa general amnesty, he doesn't want that, no? Yung mga may utang before, tapos nalimutan na yung utang nila. He does not want a sweep of all those utangs, no? He wants them to pay, correct?
Yes. Yeah, yes. Ayaw niya na general tax amnesty.
Bakit po?
Kasi nga, that will encourage them not to pay taxes in the future. Kasi, anyway, meron naman general tax amnesty pagdating ng panahon.
And the effect of this to the government if they don't pay the taxes?
O syempre, di ba, where do we rely on the finances and the resources kung hindi sa mga taxpayers?
Sige po, sir. Thank you.
Okay, MPC, wala na tayong tanong.
Azer, for the first time.
Sir, a statement from the Presidential Task Force on Media Security says that they are facilitating discussions among media partners for a consolidated position on the decriminalization of libel. Sir, what is your position on this? Do you think libel should remain a crime? Sir, without preempting the position of the task
May
force?
pro and con eh. Meron nagsasabi na dapat tanggalin yan. Meron din nagsasabing hindi. Personally, kung ako lang personal, not the palace view, sa akin, pwede na yung civil suit. Pero parang mas marami, pati sa mga periodista, parang sinasabi, hindi, mabuti para hindi mag-abuso yung mga kasama natin. Like si Manikad, di ba, is running for the Senate. He mentioned during the, sinasabi niya na, hindi, sabi niya, dapat huwag nating i-decriminalize kasi mag-aabuso ng mga nasa media. Pero alam nyo, let me tell you this. Yung libel, unang-una, it's an ordinary crime. Maliit din ang penalty. Pangalawa, mahirap probahan yon. Kasi you have proved malis. Mahirap mag-prove ng malis. Mahirap magdemanda nga ng libel dahil baka wala kagad probable cause. Lalong mahirap mag-proba. Kaya, tell me, sino na ba ang alam nyo na na-convict ng libel na periodista? Naaalala ko lang si the late Beltran. Wala nang iba. In fact, kaya nga yung mga media, di ba, they're saying, yung mga narinig ko, it's a badge of honor when you sue me for libel. Ibig sabihin, okay ang aking mga artikulo, nayayanig ka.
Question? MPC? Joseph? Okay, wala na. Thank you,
Thank
MPC.
you.
Thank you, Presidential Chief Legal Counsel and Presidential Spokesperson Salvador Panelo. Back to my studio sa Radyo Pilipinas and People's Television Network.
Sino pupunta bukas? Davao? We don't know yet. Are you going? Yeah.